Great to be back in game week. It's a good weekend this past weekend, watching our cross-country teams dominate and go win the Big Ten. We got to visit with Rob about that a little bit this past weekend while we were on the road recruiting. And obviously basketball season kicking off. Our women are winning right now over at Matthew Knight, and guys teeing off tomorrow. So excited for this part of the season for us. Our guys have been working really hard. I've got a ton of respect for this Iowa team. You see veterans across the board, and how they play. They're a real complete team, and they're a team that beats you in all three phases. Really tough in special teams with the return play that they have. Probably the best returner in college football right now. Their defense, they choke you out. They do a great job of taking away easy access. Their defensive line really stands out to me on film with the technique that they play with, and just in general the way they fly to the ball. And then they run the ball really well, and they have a quarterback that's dynamic with the ball in his hands. So it's going to be a real challenge for us in a great environment in Iowa. And obviously Coach Ferentz does a really good job, so we can open it up.
You're on the right, Zach.
You always say the bye weeks or work weeks. What was the main objective for you guys this past week, and how do you feel about where this team's at going into this final stretch of games?
Yeah, I really like the work that our guys got in. This past week, I think we found some things that we could grow from. I talked a little bit about it, last week, just our ability to jump into some self-scout, attack some things that we felt like we could improve, and then really identify what's going to show up with these upcoming opponents. In my mind, we're kind of in the third quarter of the season with what we're facing, and there's some great teams that we're going to see over the next few weeks, and Iowa certainly sets that off. I'm shocked this team isn't ranked. If you look at the way they've been playing, especially recently, and the job that they've done, they jumped out really fast against a Minnesota team that plays good football, had a big win this past weekend. So I think this team probably is not getting near enough credit that they deserve for the kind of team that they are.
We heard from Jaleel. He said he decided to enter the transfer portal yesterday. It's just what have you seen from him through a few years here, and then what was that conversation like with him? In that decision?
Thrilled with Jaleel's contribution to our team. Was a positive teammate. I'm wishing him nothing but the best. I think he was looking for a reset, and wish him a great future.
Right here on the right, Chris.
Yeah, you mentioned their quarterback being dynamic with the ball in his hands. What have you seen from him as a passer that kind of gives you pause?
Yeah, I mean, they do. Their run game's really good, and they do a great job complementing their run game with play-action game. They're as good as any team that we've played so far in the screen game as well, and he's got some weapons that he can throw to, but he's able to push the ball down the field, and then he can make you accountable with his legs. If everything's covered, he can take off with it, and he carries it in critical situations. He's obviously been a winner in the past and is operating really well for them.
Back right here.
Just what makes this, Iowa defense, it's always been historically really, really good, but especially this year, and that you had an extra chance to take a look at the tape, just what makes it especially threatening this season?
Well, they're extremely well coached. I mean, that shows up. There's not weaknesses. They're very sound. Like I said, I think it all starts with their defensive line and the way they play up front. They eat up a ton of blocks up front. They're really aggressive. They're hard to get to the second level on because they do such a good job with the defensive line. Their safeties do a great job supporting the run, and their backers scrape and fit really well. They put their guys at times on islands, and you don't see people take advantage of it because they perform really well outside. So it's just tough. It's a suffocating defense. They do a good job.
James.
Kind of following that, because it's not just a one-year thing with them. How is it that Phil has it where nobody really takes the top off of them for not just this year? That's just kind of a hallmark of their defense, that they just don't allow very long plays.
Yeah, I think they know the strengths and weaknesses of what they do, and they probably work those weaknesses a ton in practice. I can't speak to how they practice or what they do, but I think they understand they're going to put guys at times in position to where they got to go make plays, and those guys consistently make those plays. I think you see a defense that's always aware of where the ball's at, and they attack the ball. When they get an opportunity, they create a lot of takeaways. I mean, that happened obviously in the Minnesota game for them. They just do a really good job of attacking the ball and winning their one-on-one opportunities.
Right behind him, Josh.
Just checking on Dante and how he's progressing through the bye after missing the end of that last game.
Yeah, doing great. He's been at every practice.
On the right, Zach.
Starting fast is on offense is something that's been a little bit of a struggle over the past few weeks for you guys. How important is that in this game, going into a tough environment against a really good defense?
Well, it's not the most important thing, but I think it's always easier when you start off fast. But a team like this, it can be tough, to create winners. And they've won, a lot with field position. They've always been really good in special teams. So just as important as making sure you'd love to go down there and score quick, but that's not the way it always plays out. I do think it's important that we win in a lot of the phases that they're really good at. We got to be good in special teams. We got to be able to run the ball effectively, stop the run, got to protect the ball. In any of those categories, if they do a really good job in those areas, it makes it hard for us to have success.
Stand on the right. And just on the inside linebackers, you've had a little bit of rotation at the second spot. What are the benefits those different guys get you, and how are the guys that are come back from injury doing?
Yeah, doing good. I think it's always a benefit when you have more than one player or two players that can play, winning football. So when we have each guy has a different dynamic, they do different things well. But we have a group there that's, been really well prepared by Coach Mike. They work really hard, and if they can help us, we want them out there on the field for us.
Back right, Aaron.
With conference realignment, this will be the closest game that you'll get to play to home. Knowing that, does it feel like going into this week that it feels like a home game for you, knowing how many people that you'll probably have there supporting the Ducks?
I can promise you, being at Kinnick before, I was a GA when we were at Pitt and we played them, and it's not going to feel like a home game. It's a cool environment, though. This is one of those ones that you get excited to get the opportunity to play in front of, and I'm sure I'll have some family and friends there. But this environment, it's a great one. They do it the right way. Obviously, with the Children's Hospital, a lot of their pieces, pink locker rooms, right? There's a feel to this one, and it means a lot to the people in Iowa. They turn out really well for this game, so I'm expecting a great crowd.
Mentioned the defensive line being one of the strengths of this team. What goes into getting your O-line, Dante, even the tight ends and running backs are going to have to help out, prepared for that type of challenge when it is going to be what they're coming after you with on Saturday?
Yeah, I think it starts with the look we get in practice, and we have to give an outstanding look with our look teams. They do a good job, and then the good on good periods that we have, I think that's where it starts. You got to press in those areas, and then we have to be able to. It's a game where you're going to have to carry a variety of plays to figure out what's going to be successful, and then once you figure it out, that's something you have to come back to.
James.
What makes Wetjen that good in all phases of the return game, and is he the best return guy that you've seen, not just in the 2 years in the Big Ten, Dan, but even going back to years in the SEC, because there's just very few guys who do both?
Yeah, I think it starts, he's fearless, especially in the punt return game. He catches everything, and he's not looking to fair catch. He's looking to take off, but his stop-go is really impressive. He's a really strong runner. Obviously, he's been dynamic for them in the passing game as well. They find ways to get him touches early, but the ability to stop and go, similar like Tez was running full speed in 5 yards for us a lot. This guy can be running full speed in 5 yards. He doesn't need 20 yards to get to full speed. And change of direction, strong runner, big lowers, and then fearless as a returner to catch the ball. He's looking to create dynamic plays and has done that for him.
Mentioned it with the Children's Hospital, a little bit bigger than football. I mean, you guys have been very open about the cancer support. They're obviously very into that as well. How kind of cool is that to see that at another program and to kind of share that with them?
Oh, it's got to be one of the greatest traditions in college football. To realize that just, a few yards away from you, there's some guys that are fighting a battle that matters a lot more than the game. But for a Saturday every week that they get to, maybe be somewhere else than other than that hospital is a pretty cool moment.
James?
During the Cell Scout, you don't have to say what you may have picked up or noticed in the Cell Scout by any stretch, Dan, but were there things that you saw in terms of commonalities with, it's a given, tougher opponents make it tougher to have success offensively. That's a pretty strong correlation. But have you seen why perhaps against some of the better defenses there were or have been issues? Where there were things that you picked up on?
Yeah, more so we were able to see issues and why there were issues, not necessarily just dictated by opponent, but that's the way football is. When you play better opponents, it can be tougher.
So we have, Coach.
All right, appreciate it.